with the Oakland A's. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Well, I can relate, being from the Bay Area. I tell you what, warmer games in Oakland than they were in San Francisco, and that can help you become an A's fan a lot faster because it gets awfully chilly in San Fran.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's the Reds DH, Jake Fraley. And there's the strike. Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. India leads off first with one away, and 1-2. Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. That one to first. He steps on the bag. That's out number 3. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup. When they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Hunter Green has a long way to go before he's the most famous baseball player from his high school. Mike Stanton went to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Of course, now we know him as Giancarlo Stanton. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Line drive, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Michael Conforto will climb in. And that's in for a strike. And it's even up. No outs. Runner on second. Here's a 1-2. Base hit. Wait, around third. He will score, and it's 1-0. Oh, the throw is wild, and he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Knocks it down. Here's Jack Peterson.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And that one fouled off. Yo one.
That's a ball.
Conforto on third. Flores on at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be two. Good feed, that's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Popped in the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting sixth, the second baseman.
Man at first, Thairo Estrada to the plate. There's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Giants 2 and the Reds nothing. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Jason Vossler.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a swing and a miss there. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
The 1-2. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next one misses, and it's a full count. And the right-hander deals. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. Will Myers now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he pumps it a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Not in time. He's safe. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Giants have
Here's
elected to
one
challenge
more
the
look.
previous play.
They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
One down. Spencer Steer now at the plate and fouled off. Myers stands at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Good eye right there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Estrada on the run, sends it over to first. Out number 3. Reds leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in San Francisco. And now the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants, helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. Kicks and fires. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Yeah, Bay Area kid who loved his San Francisco Giants, and so cool that he was able to establish a career with this team. Got to the big leagues pretty quickly, called up a little bit early, and never went back down again.
Crawford has played the most games at shortstop in Giants history. You could make a pretty good case he's the best shortstop in the history of the franchise. That one fouled off, 2-2. Bosler. The flip to the pitcher covering, and Crawford is set down. And up next for San Francisco, Blake Sabol. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the 3rd inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jose Barrero. Barrero measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Cuba. Webb back to work. Out towards left center. Sabol ranging back. Makes the catch, and there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Jonathan India at the plate. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Friedel stands in now and watches strike 1. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning. So here's Wade now. Wade in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. The pitch. Swings over the top of that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
He was all over that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So, man aboard, Michael Conforto, the next Giant to hit. Doubled in his first AB. Ball 1, no strikes. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now the 3rd baseman, Wilmer Flores. There's the strike. Foul ball there. Wade, the runner at 3rd. Conforto at 1st with no outs. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
1st and 3rd, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
And Jack Peterson stands in. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball popped up. Steer moving under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Reds nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Jake Fraley. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Crawford throws to first in time. And a quick out, number one.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time.
Hey.
The wind and the pitch.
Ball one.
Line drive, base hit.
Now batting.
Next for Cincinnati, Jason Vossler. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Swings through that one above the zone.
1-1.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Caught him looking for the K.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that
2
one.
balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Stevenson off of first with 2 away. A little bit high. 3-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Green back to work. That one missed.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next offering misses. And the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Line to left. Into the dive, and he got it. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Next to hit, Tyro Estrada. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Righty delivers. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The batter, number 35. Shortstop.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. And the 1-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Man at first, and digging in for San Francisco, Blake Sable. Swings through that one, 0-1. Kicks and deals. On the ground, right side, and that is that. So the Giants leave 1, but they lead at 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Sable makes the catch, and there's one away. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Benson. Grounded out his first time up. That's in there. That's strike 1. Bounce to the left side. And that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Jose Barrero. First offering misses the mark. Benson over at first with 1 away. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. There's a strike. Next pitch misses. 2-2. Can't field it cleanly. Flores to second, on to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
On the ground. They get the force, and that'll do it. Reds leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Roberto Perez standing in. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Myers under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Now back, the first baseman,
Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Lamont Wade Jr.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one's in there. 0-1. Hot shot to third. On to Vossler. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And here is Michael Conforto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Michael Conforto blasts one out. And they add a run. It's 4-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Two outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. There's a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Tapped out in front of the plate. The throw to first. That's the third out. Inning over. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
In my blue sky, there's a cloud, there's a cold rain.
All set for the top of the 6th. In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. Friedl measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground, and that's a foul ball.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner guys to help him out in the gaps.
And here it comes. On the ground to the left. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it.
And now, Jake Fraley. And that one wrapped foul. 0-1 now. And there's the strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one gone. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Friedel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Bounced up the middle. Flips it. They take the force out, and that'll do it. On the mound now, Alex Young.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now Jack Peterson. Peterson, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, 1 away.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski, 1 for 2. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Buck Farmer loosening up for manager David Bell. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyro.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. Hit hard. That gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Ground ball right side, could be 2. The throw to second, and that's 2. Nothing across on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Reds nothing. We go to the top of the 7th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Will Myers. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Steer up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes to count. And a ground ball to first. On the run, throw to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. And that's in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Going to count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here in San Francisco, now the left fielder, Blake Sable. The pitch. Popped up. Barrero gets under it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one away. Here's the catcher to hit, Roberto Perez. That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Smoked into left, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. He's in at second with a one-out double. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Wait, the next to hit takes ball one. Liner, base hit. Perez on his horse around third. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and a guy's worked so hard to get around first, to get around second, and to get thrown out at third. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Conforto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. He's already homered here in this one. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But they push across 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Giants 5 and the Reds nothing. We go to the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Barrero. Ball 1, no strikes.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Bounce to the right side. Estrada. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Jonathan.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jonathan India. Ball 1 low. And a big swing and a miss. Next one in the dirt. And that's down and away.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
The 3-1. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. And takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Good eye right there. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
2-2 on the way. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Wade settles underneath it. Oh, he brought it back. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Swung on, belted. And it's gone. Jake Fraley launches one. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Stevenson, the next to hit, takes outside.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. Young back to work. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The pitch. Tap back to the mound. On to Vossler. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. On the ground, right side. India over to first in time. 3rd out. Doing there for San Francisco. And it remains 5-2. The wind of the pitch. Vossler leading things off and takes a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out. In now for the Reds, Will Myers. And that's in there for strike 1. Fly ball to right. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down, and it gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman.
To the right side. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Reds down to their final out. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds. And the first offering is not close. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and a foul ball. And a pitch. This one smoked out to left, and that'll do it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying